Welcome to the Mulligan Breakdown. This is episode 3. This is the hand that we're looking at this week. So this is from the Arena Open this past weekend. It was Neon Dynasty sealed. So my deck from this past weekend was black-red. The curve pretty much ends at 3. So as long as I have 3 lands, I should be good to go. So this sealed format is all about longevity. So even though that my deck would be considered an aggro deck, it has a lot of value elements to it. Because you can expect a board stall, you want to make sure that during that board stall, you're accumulating some sort of value. All right, so in our hand, we have 2 swamps, no red source, 2 removal spells, and a decent amount of value cards, which have artifact and enchantment synergies, which we have both of in our hand. So is this a keep or a mull? It's a keep. So we're on the draw, and that plays a major role here. All we need is 1 land. It doesn't even have to be the mountain. With 2 removal spells, we can deal with the oncoming threats if we were to draw a swamp. And since this is a value-oriented format, that means that there's going to be a board stall and it's going to be more slow to the board. And so I think that this hand should be a keep, especially on the draw. So in the tournament, I ended up mulliganing this hand. And it's because I was tilted. I was playing in a constructed tournament and I started off 4-0, lost 3 in a row. And then moving on, I played 1 sealed already and I started off 2-0 and I lost 3 in a row. That put me in a bad mental space. I was no longer willing to take any risk, even if the risk was a calculated good risk. So I was rewarded for the mulligan, and now we have to decide what card should go on the bottom. So there's only 2 cards to really consider here. There is Aki, Ember Keeper, and a Swamp. Those are our 2 choices, realistically speaking. And Ember Keeper is what I put on the bottom, but it should have been the Swamp. Because I didn't want to take risk, I didn't want to lose the Swamp. But the Aki Ember Keeper was essential to the aggro plan, and it paired beautifully with our hand. And since we're on the draw, we're still favored to draw the land. Tilt is a very serious thing, and it happens to all gamers. You could say I'm memeing, but I'm not. When you're undefeated and all of a sudden lose 5 in a row, it shatters your confidence and changes your mental state. So when I used to play tournaments and I was on tilt, what I would do is call a judge and go to the bathroom, splash water on my face, fill up my water bottle, and walk back. And that was the mental reset I needed to get rid of that tilt. And so in this scenario, what I didn't do was just that. I was too prideful to get up. I was on stream in front of hundreds of people, and I was like, I'm more than good enough to make day 2. And so if you're ever in that position or you've lost a couple in a row, even if you don't think that you're on tilt, because I'm telling you right now, in that moment, I did not believe that I was on tilt. Step away from the table, drink some water, and get back to the game. I promise it will help. Thanks again for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and make sure you submit your mulligans in the description below. There's a Google form that you can fill out that will give us all the information we need to maybe make an episode on your mulligan. The best way to become tilt proof is by beating Elden Ring. Unsponsored.